Hi, I'm Joost from LakesideSmokers.com, and today I'll tell you about the best types of fish to smoke. Now, everyone knows about smoked salmon, especially when using the cedar plank method, but there are many more types of delicious fish you can cook in your smoker. Cod, mackerel, trout and tuna are all delicious options for your smoker. When it comes to smoking fish, the fattier the better, because they absorb the smoked wood flavor very well. So not only do you end up with a tasty fish, but also better health, as fatty fish also contains healthy omega-3 fatty acids. You can smoke fish whole or cut it into fillets and smoke it that way. Most pitmasters prefer to smoke fillets with the skin on them, because this makes for very flavorful and tasty smoked fish. Then you can use alder, oak and other hardwoods to give the fish that delicious wood smoke aroma. The overall best fish to smoke is salmon. It's a fatty fish that absorbs the wood flavors extremely well, so ends up being very tasty when you eat it. Also, since it has a high fat content, salmon stays moist while you smoke it. If you're looking for a rich fishy flavor, it's hard to top barbecue smoked mackerel. It's best smoked low and slow with a hardwood like oak. Mackerel is a very oily fish that stays moist during the smoking process. People usually use a dry brine on the fish to bring out its delicious aromas. Mackerel is most suitable for cold smoking. If you prefer a mild fish flavor, trout is an excellent choice. It has a light, delicate texture and flavor and retains its natural moisture and juices while smoking. When you take a bite of smoked trout, you'll notice it has a soft, melt in your mouth texture. Since trout has a low mercury content compared to other fish, it's considered quite healthy. It smokes in roughly 1.5 to 2 hours, so it's a quick and tasty smoke. Cod, especially black cod or sablefish and butterfish as it's also called, is a great fish to smoke. It's a good alternative to sea bass because it's easier to get and more sustainable. The fish has white meat and has a very mild fishy flavor. Cod meat is extremely soft like butter and has a very high oil content. Even the flavor is similar to butter, but combined with the smoked wood aroma, it's one of the tastiest. Smoked cod is also a good choice if you're looking to make fish tacos. Tuna has a pretty strong fishy flavor and firm texture. Its unique flavor profile makes it the perfect choice for smoking. It tastes great when you blend it with any type of smoking wood because it pairs nicely with all types of flavors. Ahi tuna is the tastiest variety to use in your smoker because of its high quality reddish pink meat. Yellowfin tuna is the second best and is also very flavorful. Sea bass is a delicious fish to smoke, especially if you're not the biggest seafood fan. It's not as smelly as most other fish. Compared to some other fish varieties like tuna, sea bass has a very mild, sweet and delicate fishy flavor. The fish has a high fat content and the meat is dense. Sea bass absorbs wood smoke aromas very well, and the wood smoke combined with the buttery taste of the fish is amazing. Although it's a bit more expensive than other fish, sturgeon is a true delicacy, especially when smoked. Sturgeon has lean meat and is full of healthy omega-3 fatty acids. It has a firm texture that's somewhat similar to chicken, but it's healthier because it's low in sodium. What makes sturgeon so good for smoking is that it's a boneless fish and has a light, mild fishy flavor. Therefore it's easy to clean and prep for smoking, plus it's very easy to eat since there are no bones. Smoked bluefish is very delicious, but it's also one of the few fish that has very tasty skin when smoked. You can definitely eat the smoked skin too, which has a strong fishy flavor. Bluefish has a strong fishy smell and taste and is best smoked with hardwoods like mesquite and hickory that can infuse it with a lot of wood smoke. If you use mild wood, it can't compete with the intense bluefish taste. In order for the bluefish to retain some of its moisture, you need to brine it ahead of smoking. The Pacific rockfish is a common fish in the western Pacific region of the US. It tastes great when smoked. It's a lean fish with a mild and delicate flavor. It leaves a nutty and sweet aftertaste, so if you want to taste all the delicious aromas, it's best to use mild smoke woods when smoking rockfish. When smoked, the fish is very moist and tender. It's great for those who prefer milder smoked fish meat. And you can smoke small fish like sardines too, and they're very delicious. Sardine is a saltwater fish and there are 20 species you can choose from. All of them are good for smoking because sardines have very rich and dense meat. They're also very oily, so they retain moisture and the wood smoke flavor. It's best to smoke sardines slowly for about 5 hours using a nutty and sweet wood like almond. So definitely try out these fish for your next smoking session, and check out this video to see what happens when you smoke with walnut wood.